Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim Special Edition. So we're following the head of the Bard's College to the castle to hear the reading of the story that we've made up. King Olaf, the One Eye, and all of that. Unfortunately, another prolonged break has taken place. I've just got busy and didn't get back to Skyrim for several days. So I'm not certain if I'm wanted or if I have stolen items on me. And so I may very well just walk in here and have to bribe somebody or persuade people. I've given it some thought now that we're very close to finishing the side quest and start the assassin's quest. Gosh, this guy is slow. And I think there's two ways to start that quest, and I think I want to start it a different way than the way we've seen before. The easy way would be walking around the edge of. Let's see.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
So are we ready?
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well. Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here.
What?
I can't begin to thank you enough. Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself. I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
So what just happened here? Like, there's nobody in here. He didn't talk to anybody. Why didn't he come up and talk to this person or this person? I mean, we haven't even spoken to these people. And it...
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
See, that's kind of ridiculous, but fine, I'll leave it alone. Another issue as I started to look up things.
Let's get going.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to
I'll show you
find
what I can about protecting yourself.
very many more people that can be companions and teach us training. And if that becomes the case, then...
Wait. I know you.
Yep, see, I knew I was guilty of something.
We should have the festival soon.
So on that level, I may not get everything up to 100. I didn't particularly assume I was going to, but it kind of sucks if I can't get more things. It would mean I would need more money. A ridiculous amount of more money, actually. That's an interesting thing. I'm supposed to talk to this guard about a family member who joined the Legion.
I'm waiting.
You are the one presiding. How goes the training? Captain Angela sent me to ask her about her daughter.
Generally, posting information is need to know only. I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
So now we have that quest moved forward. Let's see. I think this is the way to get back to Angela. And then we'll go talk to the Bard's College.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
See which one
You
of
were
these
there for
people.
Rogvir's execution. People to see and places to go, huh?
It's
Later.
good to see. Take a look.
See, I think I only came to her asking for alchemy ingredients. I wish there was a buy all button. Like, just hit X to buy everything in this in this category. And when you're done, see, ebony battle axe, we don't need that. Ebony mace. See. Sell that. That. I assume I'm not trying to collect any of these items for some other reason. Almost certain I wasn't. Yep. So now we tell her about her daughter.
You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say? I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it.
See, and the thing
It
is,
was
she
brave
may
of you
not
to come
actually
to
be
me with this.
dead. I
can't thank
potentially
you for
could
it,
go
not for
find
this.
her.
But you have done me a service.
Although maybe I just killed her in the storyline. By finding out that information. See, and that was a real kind of pointless quest. Oops, wrong button. They do not like when you
My
shout.
position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range of subjects.
Here's the Hall of the Dead if we needed any of that. Hall of the Dead there
Wait,
too.
hear my plea. My master, he is lost between worlds, and I cannot bring him back.
Let's talk to
Why
him.
does everyone ignore me? Why do you turn your heads? Why will no one help me?
So this is one of the Daedric quests.
My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hippo. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
In the Mind of Madness.
Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. All right, then.
So, new quest started. Interesting. I do want to do all 15 of the Daedric quests. How many have I done so far? That's a good question. Probably not more than 8. And of the ones I can think of, I can only think of 3 more. So there's probably about 4 that I'm going to miss. Unless I follow a list, which I may very well do.
Send you?
Let's talk to this guy. That was the next part of the story.
I'll tell everyone we're ready, but we'll start the festival at dusk. Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do.
Speak to him after dusk. So, can we find a bed? Honestly, it's probably not worth trying to find a bed that's not owned. So dusk. It's 11 in the morning now, so 12, 10 hours maybe? 11 hours? Let's do 10. We'll just wait for 10 hours until that should put us at dusk. Yeah, 7, 8, 9.
Ah, the bard to be. Did Viarmo send you? Great. Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
So we attend the burning of King Olaf.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums...
It's kind of funny, they kind of know nothing about King Olaf, yet they're so big on this festival.
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim.
And there's 3 things that are put here as targets. So let's talk to her.
So nice to get this break from my cleaning duties. Not in your life. It's dangerous in there. And Falk doesn't even like me and Erdy going in every year to clean out the spiders. If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me
So
sick.
we're moving.
It took a week for me to feel better. You can catch me at the Blue Palace later, if you want to talk again.
We of the Bards College
So
are
I just
pleased
moved
to
the
be
other
here
quest
to
forward by
celebrate
talking to
the
her.
burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible
This is
without
King
the
Olaf.
dedication and hard work of our latest
His,
applicant.
both eyes are there.
With the lighting of the effigy, we remember all those Solitude soldiers out fighting the good fight in this thankless war.
Weird clapping. I thought it was going to be more of a festival than this. I thought the entire city was going to get decorated and stuff. So I'm a bard?
Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do. What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event.
Weekly?
And
That's
finally,
a little much.
There's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
Patronage being gold. Can't search the body and find anything? That would be kind of funny. If something magically happened there. So, like the other quests, everybody is kind of just standing here. Maybe they're looking at me, but sometimes they're not. They're all just kind of creepily looking at me.
Nice to get this break from my cleaning duties.
It's a little creepy. Everybody's staring at me. Are these guys staring at me too? Has this been going on the entire game? This guy doesn't move.
Might as well have some
sweets.
You should hear him say.
Made them for the festival.
So, like, that section there apparently was locking out the AIs of everybody else in the area. Enough that I was able to walk up to them. And see, Special Edition should not allow for something that like that to happen. That feels more like a bug than a limitation of modern hardware. So I could go back into the Bard College and try several other things. But if I was going to start doing the extra quests or try to be the leader of the Bard College, search the Dwarven Master. Search for Dervin's Master. Here we go. This place is haunted. that place is going to be locked off. You see, it just looks like a bunch of people left in a hurry. You'd think that if they're sending somebody in to clean it, they should empty the place out and collect all the items. And see, I don't even really see a reason to search barrels anymore. They maybe have some stuff in them, but the return on it is so low. Through the spider webs. There's a full bar here. See, we're walking through creepy spider webs. And then all of a sudden I lost all my equipment and walked to a new area.
Right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons,
Pelgus the Mad.
Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
Sheogoth.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without
What
you?
am I wearing?
Dance, sing,
Just
smile,
normal clothes.
grow old. You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sport. You know,
Things are getting knocked
I was
over
there
like
for that
crazy
whole sordid affair.
because of
Marvelous
glitching.
time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a
bugs.
severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph. Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day.
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
He went, not him. So, I just kindly sat down for this conversation and watched us talk to Sheogoth now.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
I'm here. Wait, where are we? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Let's ask that question.
Pelagius the Third. Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed, and this was inspired, he forbade death. That's right, death outlawed. Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first time?
Okay, so I'm here to deliver a message, I suppose.
Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know. A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message?
So, I was asked here to retrieve you from your vacation.
Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandes? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall. I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave. Because that's crazy. You do realize who you're dealing with here.
You're a madman. All I know is your people need you to return. I'm afraid I don't know, sir.
Oh, pardon me. Were you saying something? I do apologize. It's just that I find myself suddenly and irrevocably bored. I mean, really. Here you stand before Shea Gorath himself, Daedric Prince of Madness, and all you deem fit to do is deliver a message? How sad. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right. I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition.
Darn
You
it.
have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that.
Okay, what's the catch?
Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure, sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
So now I have the Wabbajack. Which, let's see what the Wabbajack does.
A busy fish stick. A very delicate state of mind.
It's some kind of weapon. Taking this pie. I can't actually bring up the menu or anything, by the way. And something's hurt me if I try to go in certain directions, it seems. Or at least that area hurt me. Yeah. So, we have several markers through several stones. Let's go see what's on this one.
You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Notice there's a definite factor here. Let's see. Can't pickpocket anything. Can't talk to him. So we're looking for some kind of item, a chicken perhaps? But it honestly doesn't seem like we have this item. We found a mushroom. And I'm not seeing his night terrors attack me or even happen. So I may have not started it yet. Let's come over here and talk to him. So here's a goat. So can I do something to the goat?
Ain't this a surprise? Yeah. Can't wait to count out your coin.
And so I died. Interesting. And when I died, I didn't get the Wubbajack. And that I want that, so again we'll do this.
Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an real.
Let's skip through
well,
this.
Actually, but seriously, what's the message? Where? But wait! Was it Molag? I'm wrong on. Ha! But more, because that's crazy. You do real, surely. But now you. But oh, if not, then call me. Now that's the.
So I said something slightly different if you wanted to quickly go through this.
Care to take? Well,
But
now,
I need to save.
attack! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? Do you mind? I'm busy.
That's a weird
Stick.
equipment.
It's a very delicate state of mind.
So can I now quick save? Thanks for that. Let's try again.
You've headed down the path of dreams.
Now,
Unfortunately
I'm
for
not
you,
sure.
Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Now ain't this a surprise?
So now we've got a boy and a goat.
Hi there.
There was something wrong here. Sultry maiden. And what was the boy? It was a little Plagueis. And something was wrong because my health was not showing up before. But we're just trying to create more things from his mind. What did that create? A fire? So
Well, now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
So that turned into a chest. Search this chest. Can't search it. Let's talk to this guy. Nothing here.
Yes?
Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. And nothing here. And there's nothing if we like Wubbajack her. So, quick save. I suppose and move forward to the next section. And this level in particular, I remember when I first played it, it struck me as very different, a nice breath of fresh air.
Now this is a sad
But
path.
Pelagius
Playing
hated
it
and
again.
feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself.
So, like, playing this
The attacks he
again.
makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance.
This is the end for you.
So you've got this big Pelagius and this little Pelagius. His confidence and his anger. Fighting it out. Like, yeah, though playing this again, it's just like, this is a cool level, but there's so much of the rest of Skyrim, so there's no talking here, that let's see what happens when I hit his anger.
You seem to be having a small problem, or perhaps it's a big problem. Maybe if you shrunk the whole thing down a little. Here we go.
So now we've shrunk down his anger and made his confidence bigger.
I'm all ears. Here we go.
It is dead. Time to end this game. Come on.
But he's making these ghosts self-doubt.
Here we go. Here we go. Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue hating everyone else. Nothing.
So did I succeed? And it seems like there's nothing else here. Like, there's just nothing interesting going on here. It's not a real conversation as much as it is just somebody talking at me. It's this... all I'm doing is shooting the Wubbajack.
Good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right.
I feel like I'm gonna fight a
but
dragon.
she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wubbajack to defeat the enemy, while they do the same.
So I think I may be doing a rock, paper, scissors move here. But it's hard to even know which one I'm fighting. Like, which one's the enemy?
Your creature doesn't appear to be faring any better than before. Methinks your aim is on.
See, I don't know if fire versus fire is the right move, or like rock beats fire or what beats ice, or like I have no idea which side I'm even really supposed to be fighting here. Am I supposed to try to let this guy win? Like Pelgus Frostral, I guess, is who we're trying to beat. So and then fire goes fire.
Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home.
So the trick was no rock, paper, scissors or anything like that. It was simply hit the guy next to him and turn it into a wolf. And I think if I jump down here, no, there's an invisible wall even. So I can't jump down there. So there's a little bit of trickery going on there, but while this could have been an amazing turn of events and quest, it just becomes this very short, very kind of dull encounter.
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind.
Let's talk to him. I've done it. I fixed Pelgus's mind.
Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. But no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. They've been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim the Third. Once the mad emperor
Go,
of Tamriel.
really?
Now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Inside. Oh, is it your Pelagius? Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. Well, I suppose it's back to
So what is my quest here?
the Shivering Isles.
Use the Wabbajack to
Hassel
escape.
can get into, well, I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage.
Oh, it's just taking him a while.
Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we?
So that's his luggage.
As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ta-ta!
And we're just thrown out. Just abruptly thrown in and abruptly thrown out. Let's look at the weapon now. The Wabbajack. A blast from the Wabbajack has unpredicted defense. So let's see. Like, burnt book. Does nothing. I think I would have to hit some enemies with it. More than... And see, this whole doorway is blocked. So what's down here? Yeah, would I want to sleep in this area? What's interesting is this chain. I've never seen a chain. anywhere in the game.
Hey,
There's a lock picking book. I guess I should be more aware of my surroundings. That's weird. So maybe that was something that was added in the DLC, or something they were working on and didn't use anywhere else. I don't know. As far as it seems, though, there's nothing else in this room. Just a ton of burned books. Well, one special book is worth the extra distance. Out we go. So again, I have to kind of think about... I know there's a house here to get. Let's see if we can...
What is it?
Let's see if we can buy a house in this city really quick. Let's see if we can just talk to this lady. I think she's the...
Please, don't interrupt the court.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
So... we're not certain that somebody's not controlling any of the Jarls.
Do you have business with the court?
Let's see. I'm trying to buy a house.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Let's see.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
So I kind of only need Grand Souls, Grand Soul Gems, Greater Soul Gems, Lesser Soul Gems, and Petty Soul Gems, because I can catch my own just fine. And books, I'm not sure if I've read any of them yet. Food, I can get rid of things that I have extra of, at least. Sell these scrolls, although I don't want to sell those. And let's see, sell this. I am wearing the total wrong stuff. Fine hat, fine clothes, fine boots. And silver ring. Sell this, sell this. I think we can sell that and that and that. Fine. I think I want to keep the Staff of Charming because I may not actually have learned that ability. And see, I'll keep that, and then we can just start selling things elsewise. Enchantments are 20% stronger. Sell all the frostbite venom. Paralysis poison. Actually, I need to keep that on me in case I need to pickpocket somebody. Damage Magica, Damage Magica, Damage Magica Regen. Oh, she's out of money. So
take care of yourself and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
So I could talk to these guys and take that quest, but I can't buy a house. And as far as quests, we've just got the Lost to the Ages quest, which we haven't done anything. The No Stone Unturned quest, which we're almost certainly not going to do. The Dawn Guard, the Dragonborn stuff. All of that is unfinished and probably not going to be finished. Here, let's put on our equipment. Let's see. This, and that one. Wonder if he has any stuff I need to trade.
What do you need to take?
Yeah, he's got a nice collection of items that I also would want to put up. So we've cleared off the map pretty much, and I could probably start the Assassin's Quest by going right about here on the outside of Whiterun, because that's where we met one of the persons. But there's another way to do it if we go into Windhelm here, because we haven't actually entered that city. We've done actually incredibly small amounts of interactions as far as all the cities have gone. We did almost nothing in Dawnstar, almost nothing in Morthal. We've done a little bit in Solitude. We did a decent amount in Markarth. We did the most amount in Whiterun. Riverwood we didn't do too much, and Falkreath we really didn't do too much, and that very well might explain why we have so few numbers of potential houses. And then there's several places here that have been mentioned, like here's Dragon Bridge and such, that they just talked about, which I guess I could go check out, and we could go check out these other things. Again, missions around this Solitude area are just going to be kind of in a circular area of this region for the most part. Every now and then they'll send you on some quest far away through the world, but we've seen a lot. So Windhelm has not been discovered, but Windhelm Stables has. So a recent string of murders in Windhelm has upset the residents. So
horses all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Pretty dull.
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
So there's a string of murders going on in Windhelm. Assassin's Guild murders. See the connection? So I just haven't walked this way. And of course I don't want to use the Wobblejack on city guards. Particularly this city's guards, because these are the Stormcloaks that I'm gonna join.
You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
Why would I say I hate the Dark Elves? That would be pointless.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Why don't you move?
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. All right then.
So, no real quest started there. Interesting. Here's Rolf. Let's see if we can...
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
Let's talk to Rolf.
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection.
This guy's not
What did they
talking.
do for
His
us?
voice
Nothing.
doesn't match his face
I know
very
the High
well.
King invited them here, but he didn't
And his
ask
movements
me or
definitely
anyone else
don't.
first. Maybe he should have.
It's the High King. Let's go. I don't like your attitude.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours. Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from.
You're on.
All right? Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, I think I'll just be fine.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
That wasn't a fair swing. Yeah. Here.
So,
Good to see you again, friend. Watch out, some gray skin doesn't pick your pocket.
so that's a tone of attitude in his mind. All of a sudden we're friends. There is kind of a brutal simplicity to just brawling and dueling. That's probably why it wasn't outlawed for a long time. It settles arguments a lot quicker and easier than the court system. The problem there, of course, whoever is the strongest fighter tends to get their way, not whoever is the most right. Maybe this Temple of Talos will finally have something to do with the fact that I can't get rid of the Talos necklace. I don't know. Let's ask this guy.
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.
Remember the
Talos created
Empire.
the Empire. You'd think they'd show him more respect.
They're trying to get rid of
The
all
way
this.
I see it, Ulfric's fighting a holy war.
So no, nothing here. So I'm trying to find the quest. It's somewhere around here. What time is it, by the way? 9 p.m.? That might be part of it.
All day long. Do you have any idea how dull?
This city reminds me of one of the cities in The Witcher 3.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax
In
when I
that it
can.
that
I still have to listen to my
there's a
brothers
lot
talking
of
about injustices.
alleyways and weird ways to walk around. This is a much bigger city than what we've seen in like Whiterun or any of the others. Let's see. So this side here, Norguinness Corner Club. Interesting.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
So this is
Travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
This is the Grey Corner. It's kind of a segregated
We're one of
version.
the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Come slumming to the Grey Quarter, have you?
What now?
Let's see. So this is the Grey Quarter. As far as take a lockpick. Ring of minor stamina, not needed. Let's see. Buy that wine. And green apple. The bread. That's it.
If you need another drink,
Just
I'll
a matter
be
of
right
finding
here.
the right suppliers.
So we haven't actually used the bars in the way they're intended to be used. This is used wares. It's a master lock though. I just want to break in to get my lock picking skill up. I suppose that would be the one way that you could get up to level 100 if you just needed more locks to pick. Unfortunately, my sneaking isn't great, and my pickpocketing skill is very low. So once I start hitting max levels on everything else that I can be trained on, there is this thought of going back to the Thieves Guild and let's see. So that's a level up for us. Let's just double check that he's already trained me in heavy armor. More stamina, always. My health is at 150 and my magicka is at 130. And I don't think I've ever put anything into that. So, enchanting, I'm at almost the maximum, except for extra effect. Smithing, I'm at the maximum. So, it makes a probably great idea to make dragon armor, but maybe do Daedric smithing first and take that. Heavy armor is nowhere, and that's where we would want to get to, is we'd want to get this up to the point where we have conditioning. So 70, where heavy armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down when you walk. And then well fitted and less stagger and armor bonus and reflecting both. All of these elements actually make for a great possible expansion. There, two-handed, I got up to 91 somehow there. I don't even know how. One-handed, we're at 29. Archery, we're at 91. Let's see, the next perk we could get would be the ranger ability, which would be nice. Light armor's at 103, but in reality it's only at 54, so unhindered. Probably should get unhindered right now then. Sneak is at 69. I'm surprised it's that high. Pickpocketing needs to be up to 100 for the final making locks easier. Pickpocketing, maybe eventually I'll put some ability points into that. Speech, Suppose I could get Investor too. Investor Defense is an interesting move. Alchemy still is at 59, and then all the magic spells are barely anywhere. So even if we just ignore all the magic spells, at level 49 there's a decreasing number of things that I need to work on, but still a massive number of levels I need to get on certain things. My gameplay style up to this point is going to have to almost completely change to accommodate a new move. Let's see, so light armor is the one I want to take. If my light armor saves me some weight, then that is great. So next thing we'd want would be Windwalker, deft movements, additional armor bonus by wearing a matching set. I don't think I probably need my armor to go up anymore on light armor. Instead, I probably want to find heavy armor, which is strange that heavy armor and light armor is not right next to each other. So heavy armor is at 34, and I need it to get to 70. And the only way I'm even going to get to that point is I'm going to have to start smithing some probably dragon armor and start wearing some of that. How does that help our equipment now? Let's see. This weight is 7 off 2, 2, and 2. So 10 pounds are just now removed. Possibly all the armor I'm holding is now removed. Let's see. 314, 37. No. So if you're wearing the armor, it does not take up any weight. That's interesting.
Dragons breathing fire in the sky. Vampires brazenly attacking people on the street. It's the end of the world, I tell you.
I'm so cold.
Alright, so finally...
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
So I can't leave her on the street, even though I did want to get a boy. You can only have 2 kids, so...
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Sure, I have a house in Falkreath.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
Yes, I'm sure, daughter.
Yay! Thanks, Mama. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Well, you've got some competition for that. So I have 2 girls now. Let's hope they get together. There is an orphanage somewhere around here. Don't know exactly where, though. It's been a long time since I played this game, and it's been probably even longer since I've played in this specific area. Didn't spend a ridiculous amount of time in this area. There's a Windhelm guard. So this. And what more do I want? Arrows. Stormcloak. For boots, for gauntlets. Vampire Thrall. So another vampire attack happened. Vampire boots, and I'll take the boots. I don't think I need the armor, but you know what, I'll take it anyways. Here's Sealed of the Unseen.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
So I could have her train me to be a
no
better
good,
pickpocket.
I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
But if I do that,
The divine smile on a charitable soul.
We've stopped.
then I
What
can't
is it?
train in this.
I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
And
What do you need to
it's
take?
better to train here. Let's see, what is this gold?
Let's go.
And get the money back than it is to come over here.
Up to no good, are we?
But you can only train in
teach you.
5 things per level,
cost you.
which feels wrong. It just doesn't feel like it's a good system. Let's see. Here's another bad system in the game. Definitely. Like, I need firewood to make arrows, but it's an incredibly slow action. Like 2 firewood added. 2 firewood added. Is there a way to speed this up? Is there a way to get better at this? I think this was in the original game, but I think maybe not as something you could do by default. I think it may have been more of a random thing. So here's the blacksmith quarters. So one side of the city is this real incredibly poor part with the elves, and then the other side of the city is this pretty rich part with which, if this was not in the middle of the night, there would be stalls right here that I could sell things to, and a blacksmith and all that. Here's a Windhelm guard just standing here. The white file is open. Why is it open? I don't know.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
It's open because it starts a quest.
I can just.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
So the white file is another, I think, either special item, if not a Daedric item. Quest line.
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
So the white file.
The legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world.
That's the tallest mountain.
That the file will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it.
Interesting.
For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
So you'd have this file that I could put
I've
any
spent my
potion
entire life
in it.
searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the Eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
So, we have this new quest that we can do. Now, if I get the white file, I kind of have to wait until my alchemy is at the maximum. Otherwise, I'm going to put a pretty useless item in it. Or moderately useless. Like,
Spare a coin. I hope the wind dies down a bit before tonight.
I already gave her a coin.
Hard when you've got to sleep outside. The divine.
So, there's more to this city. There's a Hall of the Dead right here that I think we had to do something with at some point. And then there's these rich houses here that we have to do something about this. And I guess I'm going to have to go talk to the Jarl, as it were. But we also have the white file quest to do, which is, let's see, where is it? Forsaken Cave is not really that far away from the Bronze Water Cave, so we could kind of fast travel and do that. Unfortunately, we're not starting the quest here. One thing as we're wrapping up here I wanted to mention is, compared to The Witcher 3, they really don't do the whole Vikings and boats thing very much. Yes, we see some boats, particularly in this northern shore, but there's only one very specific quest I can think of in this entire game when you are even on a boat and you don't really do anything with it. But then again, compared to The Witcher 3, the worst part of The Witcher 3 was rowing in a boat around an island where all the Nords were, where all the Vikings were, and looking for sunken treasure and fighting harpies and things that were attacking us while we were stuck on the boat. So I think maybe Skyrim had it right in the first place. Maybe a Witcher 3 tried something different and it didn't really work, because that was awful, and I'm glad it doesn't exist in this game. That's going to be it for this recording. Still no real great word on when we'll start the Assassin's Quest. I know that it starts somewhat here, but I may have to just get a little bit more liberal about talking to people and finding the right and starting more quests, because we've got nothing left here, and so I'm either gonna have to talk to the Jarl, take some quests, maybe go to bars and ask about rumors, just really play the game in the way that they kind of wanted you to always play the game, but I didn't want to play that way because I wanted this to be more of an accelerated experience. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube channel. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.